It's been forever since I was sitting right here, it feels like. Well, it's been a few hours. Things got a little bit moved around, a tad moved around. My name is Jenna. This is 1111 with Jenna. I am here 7 days, 7 nights, 14 times a week. Yep. And tonight, yeah, I'm still rocking the Christmas thing. We did a lot of cleaning tonight, and we did Christmas with Lisa and Katie. Oh my goodness, where's my hat? I gotta have my hat. I always count on my sister for a little Carhartt bling. Shall I? Yeah, baby. Yep. Can fold it down. It's got a thing on it, you know, the little girly, so it's nice and girly, because I always wear just straight black hats, and people always go, why don't you put a little pom-pom on the top of that or something? I'm like, pom-pom? But it's really warm, and it can be all white. I can rock it. Yep, that's me tonight. Hey, Julie Luce, Julie, Bonnie, and William too. Morocco, what's going on? Yeah, so how you like my new hat? I like it a lot. That was fun today, Rob. Thank you very much for the Seinfeld. That's going to be really cool. I think we should do like a, weekly weekly check-in when you start it, so we can watch the progression of the actual Seinfeld's. Hey, Patty Loman, Patty. I know I'm doing Carhartt anytime. I wear Carhartt on here a lot. You just don't know it. I have a Carhartt vest. I have pants. My sister has everything. But the Carhartt people, they're big supporters of the music that I love. They're in Detroit, and they do some really cool, they do some rad stuff. But I like it. It still has the tag on it. I'm not sure why. But everyone has. Patty or Lisa has one. Katie has one. And then what they don't know, are they here? What's crazy? See, they sent us this big box of stuff. Oh my goodness, it has gluten-free flour in it, and then it had candy and toothpaste and some oil that I love, and this hat. And I sent them hats too. I sent them hats with the button on it that turns on. Yeah, I gave those. That was sort of my gift this year to people that I know wear hats in my family. Well, I bought 4 of them. And so they all have because we're outside in the country and we need our light. It gets dark. Lee Cooper. Thank you, Lee Cooper. Can I just say, Lee Cooper, you're not usually here at this time. Lee, you could come on and read what you sent me today. I think that's pretty funny. I think some people have seen it, but Michael Teach, come back and hang out with me, please. Please come back. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Stay healthy, brother, because we want to come back and perform at your venue. I do. But thank you very much, Lee Cooper. I just get these little cha-ching, these Venmo cha-chings, and I go, oh, good, that's Zoom. Every time I get like a $10 thing or a $5 thing or a $25 or a $200, I go, there's my Zoom, there's my, so, check it out now, Funk Soul Brother, right about 11 with Jenna. Every time we get 11 people. 11 with Jenna. 11. Call right now. Hair and makeup. Hair and makeup. 11 with Jenna. Right now. one of you that is here right now, the 10 of you, shared the show right now. Just went to your page and shared the show. That means one person might find out about it. You could say, hey, I'm about to read a poem on Poetry Glam. And right here, hello there, Suzanne. Yeah, I'm telling you, come on. Trying to get, thank you, Patty Loman. Patty Loman, Patty Loman, Patty Loman. Plans for a New Year's show? Like what? You mean like me do a performance? Nope. Totally lazy, stay in your jammy stay today. Of course, I made my bed right away. Okay, so I read a thing about making your bed right away. And I read another, there's a book that this woman wrote the year that she stayed in bed, I think it's called. But making your bed right away is not a good thing to do. Because if you've been in your bed, you think about it. You've been there for, like me, like 3 hours. No, you get in there for 6, 8 hours. And you sleep and you drool and you snore and you, what all everybody does in beds, and sweat and whatever, and you quickly get up and make your bed. You don't have time for any of that to escape. I wasn't going to say that, but you need, if each 10 people gave $10, that would make Jenna a happy girl. Yeah. It always makes me happier because then I know. But most of the people that are on the show right now, Lee, give a little more than 10. But you know, if everyone did, if you went to my Patreon and just did $11.11 a month, that's all, or $111.11 a month, I think that's optimal. Yeah, just a thought. But anyway, so just reading this article the other day, not a good idea to make your bed when you get up in the morning. So I think it's great because that sets the day for the first accomplishment. Me, sometimes I make my bed right before I go to bed. I make it all fluffy and cool and nice, but that's just me. But I just read that the other day. I'm just trying to like ease into the fact that I did not make my bed until about a half an hour ago. Did it work? Anybody? I have a poem. Does anyone else have a poem? If anyone else has a poem or wants to go to my Patreon page, let me just put these here just in case someone happens to see it and they go, I'll give her some money. She seems like she's doing a cool thing. I'm just gonna do this right here real quick. Copy. Oh, I didn't make the show public, did I? Did I do that? I forgot. Paste. There you go. Just in case you forgot or you know someone that might be interested in learning more about it. And why can't I get, thank you. I guess it did just go. Why does it edit privacy? Why am I frozen? Am I frozen to you? No. The pillows breeze, they're standing up 3 deep, just not the sheets. Yeah, so you gotta like, woohoo, don't make the bed right away. Ladies and gentlemen, Francisca is here tonight. No, what? No. She just said, bottom line, no. Love my hat, Lisa? I do. Trying to find the arrow, ladies and gentlemen. William D. Lindemann. Oh, thank you. I'm not because I have my hat on and I have my velvet sweatshirt on. Old sweatshirt. And it even has a hoodie. I could do a hoodie. Hi, William D. Unmute thyself. I have a hoodie.
I've unmuted myself. Okay, good. Yeah. Now I don't hear you.
Oh.
There.
How are you? No.
Oh, I hear you. Okay. I'm fine. I wanted to read some pop sonnets,
Okay.
which are written from the point of view of a pop song.
Right. You did
Okay,
that last. Yeah, please. I'm gonna.
here's one called on the Charlie Daniels Band. The Devil Went Down to Georgia. The devil, wanting damned souls, did go into the southern lands to strike a deal, wherein he found a lad whose nimble how did dance o'er fiddle strings with frenzied zeal. Good lad, he said, I'll gladly wager thee thy soul against my golden violin, if thou canst better play a song than me. The lad spat, I'm the best that's ever been. Though Satan played with demons in his band and showed he could with any man compete, the youth played reels with such a dexterous hand, O Lucifer accepted his defeat. Which with conscience clear, the boy obtained his prize. He'd warned the fiend the gamble was unwise.
Wow, that's really great.
Yeah.
That's really.
I
like that. Ooh, sorry. Nope, there aren't 11 people there. There are 9. Number 9.
There's more.
Oh,
Here's
of
one.
that same song?
Huh?
Of that same song?
No, here's a different one.
Okay.
Michael Jackson, Billie Jean.
Oh, yeah.
The memory of her face shall long persist, for she could be the queen of beauty crowned. But I'll remember more how she'd insist I was the one who danced within the round. The scene she caused made people turn their heads as she her name and slanders did impart. It called to mind advice I once heard said, to act with caution round young ladies' hearts. My mother too had shared her deep chagrin that lies can swift be seen as gospel truth. And so I swear she'd ne'er my lover been, and I am not the father of this youth. No carnal act between us hath transpired, therefore the kid is not a son I've sired.
That's great. That is so great. Can you do one more?
Yeah. The Beatles, a paperback writer. Dear sir or madam, wilt thou please pursue this manuscript on which I've worked for years? The work of Lear did serve me well as muse. Methinks this prose shall launch my new career. The tale is of a man who doth exist in utter filth, much to his wife's chagrin. Their son doth play the trade of journalist, but longs to yarns of his invention spin. I can extend the chapters of this tome if thou'st enjoy the stylings of my quill. If not, then pray return this to my home, or I'll revise if that should be thy will. Yea, there's no future I can brighter see. I am to a novella writer be.
That's really cool.
Yeah, it's fun.
And they're all done obviously by different people.
Yeah,
but it's
just people put it together. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So it's called popsonnet.tumblr.com. So, you know.
Read one more.
Okay.
Let's pick a song. Can you search for a song?
I can try.
Let's see. Anybody have a song they'd want to know? Like
It doesn't mean it's in there, but I can try.
Like something by ELO, Electric Light Orchestra. Or James Taylor. Can you do it by artist?
James Taylor. Let's see.
Rob Morocco. Are you coming on tonight to do a Morocco?
Now I lost my page. It's kind of.
Oh, okay. Well, how about, maybe if you're around next week, anytime you want to come on and read a couple of those, I think
all right.
cool.
It's fun. It's endless. It just goes on and on and on. Okay.
Yeah, that would be I would love to hear a James Taylor one, a Led Zeppelin one.
There was one by Metallica called Enter Sandman.
Oh, Sandman, the Sandman, yeah.
Yeah, so sure, I can do that.
right.
What are they? What are the three that you mentioned?
Oh, I was just thinking James Taylor
Oh,
or Led Zeppelin.
yeah. Okay.
But if anyone else has an idea too. This is a really, it looks like this hat's all white, but it's not. It's red and white too.
Okay. James Taylor, Led Zeppelin.
How's your new place?
Fine. I'm almost
Like it?
finished. Almost out of the garage.
Exciting.
Almost
Oh,
there.
Patty's asking for the Mamas and Papas. Maybe a song by them.
The trouble is, it took me off the page, and I don't exactly know how to, search on it.
I get it. Well, whatever you find, I think it will be fun. Hey, if you want to stick on here, I'm going to bring on Rob Morocco, and he's going to do a Morocco. Although, yeah, I'll just do him on gallery. So if you don't mind muting, because then he's gonna do the
I'll
Morocco.
mute. I'll
Okay.
mute.
All right. Thank you, William D. Ladies and gentlemen. Rob Morocco. Oh, he's all ready. I should loan you my hat.
I have left two.
Morocco.
Yes, it is cold. So, you know what? Just for your listeners, it's around. I'm just on the outside of Edmonton, so it's hitting about the minus 32s Fahrenheit. It'll get a lot colder in about 3 or 4 hours. We are 15 degrees Fahrenheit colder than the North Pole. There's actually a weather station at the North Pole. And Canada's got 4, I think, out of the 5 coldest temperatures on the planet. And within an hour away from here, we are. Like, typically we do get that every once in a while, but absolutely the coldest place. Antarctica, North Pole, you name it, so it sucks. And even just the stupider thing, I thought, well, let's see what St. Joe's is, just to make myself feel better. We're 80 degrees Fahrenheit colder than you, 80 degrees less. Or St. Joe's, Northern California, all over the place. I just pick spots where a lot of your people are at.
Essence is in San Francisco. Maybe so 32 below zero right now.
Yeah, Fahrenheit. So,
cold, man.
Like you say, we'll hit tomorrow will be the coldest, but in the neighborhood of minus 40 in that range, which then it gets bad. Like it's not even fun anymore outside, unfortunately. So.
And is Zoe outside? Was she just outside barking to get in?
No, she runs around the house when she hears this phone and stuff. She thinks someone's coming here. Either I'm looking at skip the dishes or something, or have the right. We have video cameras I look at, so she's thinking somebody's coming. So, but yeah, if Carol can get me the water, I'm actually going to put believe it or not, I'm going to put because it's hard on my nose especially, so I'll put an N95 mask. That's one of the good things. The only good thing from the pandemic was that when I go shoveling snow, I throw a mask on underneath my, whatchamacallit.
So if anyone's on here right now, don't leave, because you're about to see something really cool. This is what we named this last winter. It's called a Morocco.
Yes. All right.
Liquid.
So I'm going to switch cameras for my wife. She was already in panic mode because it's so cold.
Hello.
Don't
Hi,
laugh.
Carol. Happy birthday, day after.
Thank you. Thank you for the wonderful song.
Welcome. So is it freezing right now, Rob?
Yeah.
It's cold. So can you see me okay?
Can you see him?
Yeah. Can you come a little bit closer?
Yeah, she doesn't want to step outside.
I don't want
I don't want to step out.
Do this in the light. How's that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Crazy. That's just crazy. Now, what does it feel like to you when you do that?
Well, when the cold came in, when I threw it up, it was just like steam and just, it began, your eyes started doing, freezing together. So I quickly, tried to get out of the cloud. So, but yeah, it's
Total
what-
opposites, right, Julie Luce?
and to give a theme, because it is Poets Night. So my Canadian poem for cold weather is, "It's cold, don't come here." The end. That's it.
Well, here.
Yeah.
Bravo, both of you. Thank you, Carol. This is a lot. These guys just will go on forever.
Yeah. So, and I
That is-
wear. Go ahead.
Julie or Patty just said you are Canadian crazy.
Oh God! But and I'm, I like you say, turned. I'm in my 61 now. But if this was 30 years ago, we'd be like, after a few grappas and a few thises and that's, we're on the way, safely to Banff or skiing. Like, who cared, right? Or hockey. You'd play hockey in this weather like nothing. But as soon as you get to that age where, where you're not foolish anymore, no.
What's the point, right?
That's it. Well, it's like you say, now I'm more worried about animals. Like you say, the people downtown, I'm hoping, there are, homeless people everywhere, right? We try to, the city's working hard to get them accommodations and building apartments and things for them. But, it's just when you have, drugs and things, right? Sometimes, you struggle. And so, yeah, that's the biggest thing I worry about, the people out in the street, right? So making sure they have a place to get in. So, but yeah, such is the way.
Wow.
The downside.
Thank you. Are you guys still, are any cookies being consumed this evening?
Lots. We started, one of the presents Carol got from her in-law, well, not in-laws because she's not married yet, was like giant bags of licorice. I know, licorice and chocolate and everything you can think of. So Carol and I just cracked the chocolate or the licorice open. So,
What kind of licorice? Red licorice?
yeah, it's it would be this stuff. Or Carol likes black licorice, which yeah, she's strange. She's as strange as they get sometimes. Same as your licorice. If I can switch cameras. Yeah. Twizzlers. There we go.
Gracie got 2 bags. My sister Lisa sent us this big box from toothpaste to Twizzlers and hats and everything in between. Oh, and turtles. Wow.
And I mean, it just never stops, right?
Show us more.
Yeah. You don't want to look in here. It's psychotically full. So there's more turtles. This one I cracked open. Belgian chocolate called panache. So I was like, we got to try that. And then we have.
How was it? Were there any caramels in there? What's going on in that?
No, just kind of, with those shortbread full of chocolate.
Okay.
And then Bailey's chocolate, if you can see that. And my dad, I keep telling him, don't do it, Dad. Don't get these. There's some keto club bars there. I don't think so.
Yeah, you might want to put those on another shelf below somewhere.
And so some of your Italians, like, the panettone or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Italian cake.
Gracie got one of those too.
We're hammering through that, and it goes on and on. Like,
what about that chocolate cake? Is there any left?
None. And you know what? Last night I left it. None. I left part of it out last night just so that we could avoid. Yeah, that's kind of like a pantry area where we stuff stuff. But what do I got in here? I've got Lindor chocolates. Carol's got this giant bag of truffles. I'm not sure what that is. She's already massacred these Ferrero chocolates with Nutella. I know. And it just goes on and on, right? And this whole thing is full of Kinder eggs, chocolate. You think we're like nuts. There's some more Ferrero Rocher chocolates. Yep. And then I've got this diet pudding. I haven't got keto diet pudding. I haven't tried it yet. Apparently it's okay. Yeah, it's some kind of a simply delicious. Let me see if I can frame it up there in light. Instant. Yeah, with a lovely
coconut. What's in it?
No, chocolate, but it's got where are we here? Potato starch, cocoa, stevia, and all that stuff. So it has no sugar, and I'm like, All right, I've got to do that. But yeah, the list just goes on and on.
I would put
And
that at the bottom of the bag too right now. What is that? What's a Wonder Bar? Is that the kind that's all whipped kind of?
it's
Ooh, you
kind of, you
gotta
guys
open
don't have
that up.
Wonder Bars?
You gotta is it you gotta open that
Uh,
up.
okay, let me.
Oh, is that really light stuff?
I will let you know. So yuck. It looks like it's
No.
factory. So I will take a bite.
Yeah. This is just for purely for the live stream for the show. 11:11.
Oh, so there we go. Peanut butter. It's something we've had as kids here all the time. I think it's like Baby Ruth or Butterfingers. We don't have that up here. So anyway,
Do
yeah,
they
it's
have
all
caramel and peanut butter in it?
yep. Caramel, peanut butter, chocolate,
Whoa. Patty, have
sugar.
you seen this? William, have you seen this candy before?
You guys don't have Wonder Bar there? I've
No.
had Wonder Bar since we were kids. Cadbury. Yeah,
Had
mustn't
some
allow it.
Cadbury. We have the eggs, the Cadbury eggs.
Easter eggs. Yeah, those are killer sweet. And
Hello,
this
battery.
is 80% dark chocolate from Madagascar. So yeah, it's just nonstop. Like everything you can think of that's not good. And then Carol had these, which is my sister had given her. They're all individual little, French vanillas, caramel teas. Sorry, lights up here again. So peppermint, mocha latte, traditional, and spice latte. So kind of little neat little coffee cups, right? Instant coffee cups. So
Yeah,
we
we're not familiar with the Wonder Bar. Hello, Zoe girl. You going outside? Don't go. Stay in the house, Zoe. Stay in the house. Don't go out that door.
I'm trying to there. Yeah, no, she's like, let me out, let me out. Oh, just want to make sure.
Thanks
Yeah.
for the tour of the candies. That's like you guys are like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. That's
Yeah, not good. We'll be about 10 pounds heavier by January. We'll be 10 pounds heavier. Tomorrow I'll get Alaskan king crab because we always have that once a year. That's it because we eat so much of it we can't eat it anymore for the rest of the year for New Year's, and then it's going to be healthy eating for sure.
Well,
But
that's my dad and I did that every year also, so I'm all about that. I get it.
yeah,
Crab,
all right.
king crab.
Well, I'll escape because I want to hear William. Those songs not being sung like. Yeah, I love Charlie Daniels, and of course Billie Jean's song, but they sound so different when he reads them as poems. It's pretty cool.
It's really cool.
I thought songwriters and musicians really weren't that good from an English. No, just kidding. So, because you could sing anything and make it sound good, right?
Yeah, well, I mean that's fun. I've performed a phone book before. I've performed a plant Bible once up in Paradise. This guy gave me this book on plants, and I just sang. So does Wonder Bar have nuts in it? We want to know.
Yeah, it's funny you guys don't have it. I'll have to see if I can package a bunch. So the writing's ridiculously small because I don't want you to read it, right? So it has interesting. Sugar is the first ingredient, of course. Barley, wheat, peanuts. That's probably the peanut butter, right? And then the fantastic healthy modified palm oil, and then hydrogenated palm oil, and then modified vegetable oil. So it's probably why you can't sell it to the States. Unsweetened chocolate and natural and artificial flavors. So, but yeah, it's full of barley, wheat, peanut, milk. So
Yeah, see, I couldn't even eat it
you can't eat it because of the peanuts, or
because of the wheat.
oh, right.
Actually, I'm not eating too many peanuts right now either, but
Yeah, okay. I better not send Wonder Bars down there. So
no Wonder Bars, because then I'll just look at it and be. But Gracie cashed in. She got Ghirardelli chocolates, the caramel squares,
oh, nice.
Twizzlers, and and toothpaste. No nuts in the Wonder Bar. Good evening. I am learning Sleepwalk on slide steel guitar and its lyrics. Can you sing that? Let me know in private. Okay. I could probably learn it. I'll learn it. And you're welcome to come perform on the show sometime, Rich. Please do. Well, if it gets colder this week, anytime, please interrupt and come on and let's do a Morocco whenever you.
Yeah. If it was, if we were a little bit better prepared, I'll do a 5-gallon pail worth. Just to, probably the neighbors will be calling the fire department thinking there's smoke and something going on. But anyway, I'll jump off so William and you guys can get back to the
Thank you,
show.
Rob.
Thank you guys.
Thank
Take
you,
care.
Carol. Day after your birthday. See you later. Bye. Thank you so much. So I'll read my poem that I have, William D. And there are a few of them. I was curious. I'd never found this, saw this one before, but it's The Night After Christmas. And the story is, 'twas the night before Christmas from Clement Moore's A Visit from St. Nicholas is familiar to most of us, but less familiar is this poem. And my battery, for some reason, the battery will soon, okay. The Night After Christmas, written by Dr. Robert Archer, born in 1794 in Norfolk, Virginia, wrote the parody for his granddaughter in 1866. The poem describes the aftermath of the visit from old Santa Claus, showing the disastrous effects of overindulgence. And I'm having a problem with my, okay. 'Twas the night after Christmas, and all through the town, the nurses were running, some up and some down. The doctor was wanted for a plague of old Nick. His visit had made all the little ones sick. His cakes were so nice and his pies were so sweet that from morning till night they did nothing but eat. Their hearts were all light and peeped out of their eyes. Their stomachs were tight and chock full of mince pies. The children were rolling about on the floor. The bedclothes were ruined, the carpet was spoiled, and their pretty night dresses were crumpled and soiled. In everything sweet, there's a drop that is bitter, but cheer up, my children, you'll soon be all right. And cracking his whip, he soon dashed out of sight. Despite the suffering, the children vowed to do it all over again the next year. And there, I'll give myself a little standing ovation there. I didn't write it, but it's cute, right? You got a couple more for us, William D? On you thyself.
Okay. Let's see.
This hat is so white.
Here's Metallica, Enter Sandman.
Sandman.
Sweet child, thou shouldst recite thy nightly prayer, beseech the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost to watch o'er thee and keep thee in their care. Forget thou not to pray for those thou knowest. I'll swaddle thee with blankets in thy bed. Ensure thy light of innocence doth gleam until the Sandman cometh in his stead. To bless thine eyes with sleep, perchance to dream. Still thou dost lie awake, one eye unclosed, thy pillow gripped as if to stop its breath. For thine are dreams of dreadfulness composed, of conquest, famine, war, and fiery death. The day departs, the pitch black night appears. Now take my hand, we'll brave the twilight fears.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
That's really great. I love it. I love that song. I think I'm gonna have to go soon because my charger is not charging my laptop, and I have 5.
How about one more?
Please.
This is Imagine by John Lennon.
Oh, yes, please.
Envision in thy mind a different world, a strange and wondrous place where people dwell with nothing o'er the earth but sky unfurled, a place without a heaven or a hell. There is no cause to be a martyr made. There are no sovereign lands one must defend, or any church to spur some grand crusade. There's only cause to call each neighbor friend. No avarice or hunger plagues them there. If thou canst such fantastic thoughts conceive, each bounty is for everyone to share. Each person doth their portion fair receive. Although thou sayest, I may a dreamer be, I beg thee, come, make peace reality.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
it is.
Beautiful, beautiful. Please. Thank you so much.
Okay.
And thank you again for doing everything that you do for 11.
Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome.
It's just, it's
It's
beyond.
it's a real adventure. It
Yeah, it
really
is.
is. Yeah, a real adventure.
It is. Do you have a letter for me?
I for imagine. Yeah, I.
Okay. Yeah, sleep well, everyone. Thank you, Julie. Thank you, Patty. Thank you, William. Thank you, Rob. Thank you, Carol.
Thank you.
And my friend Essence was here, and Rich was here. Super talented musician and songwriters. Oh, Essence, I can't wait to talk to her. So anyway, my, oh my. Such talented people in the world, my. Let's all just imagine that things are peaceful and the environment is just the way it's supposed to be. Happy animals, the sky is clear, the soil is soil, and there we are sitting here, and I am so grateful for you bringing poems and songs before us. So I'll sing all of you good night. And I wish you a morning that's out of sight. And I say right here, right now, stay safe, stay healthy, and be real nice. Oh, I am thinking like Ricky Ricardo. I don't know what will go, but I will say desperado would rhyme with Ricky Ricardo. And I've gotta go 'cause my laptop is telling me no more time to be had. So I hope your thoughts are full of ideas. But as my father would say, ideas are easy, and just go on and make it happen. So I from my words, please don't be irresponsible turds, but I wish from my heart. Do you have a word for me, William? For the heart?
Real hard.
And be irresistibly lovely and loving, and yes, please, 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 love hard.
Bye-bye. Good night.
Bye. Night all.
Good
Going
night.
in the snow tomorrow. Be careful up there. No snow here. I can't find my arrow. Ooh, 2%. Bye. Gotta go.